Top Man 511 Repairs Limited, London Town, UK. And on the bench today, I have a Sansui AU-3900. Now let me tell you about this amp. 1975, built like a tank, solid metal knobs on the front, quality switches, 22 watts per channel. It's 51 years old and it's been restored by myself. Looking inside, you can see it's got some new capacitors there, some new trim pots there, and little blue ceramics. I changed the ceramics because a couple of them were chipped and I got carried away. Ended up doing them all. I don't know. That's me. Anyway, you've got new caps there. Let's lift this up so you can see underneath here. You can see new caps, Nichicon again. All audio grade. I just put audio grade in there, even not in the audio path. I just done it all. So they're quality caps. There you go. Now I've had it on soak test here for about an hour, and I'm measuring the temperature of the heatsink here. It's currently been staying around this, like 56 Celsius, which is good. I've got it running into a dummy load, so it's really working hard. It's working at full power. It's pushing out what 22 watts a side at full power. You've got a nice clean sine wave. It's been on the bench here now doing that for the last hour or so. The room temperature is slowly going up actually as well, so I've been monitoring that as well. But you can see the temperature is sort of stabilized. In fact, this is probably heating the room. Yeah, that's hot. Wow, that's hot. And this is very hot. Yeah, so let's have a look at the distortion at full power. I'll press this button here. Now the spec, do that one as well. The spec is 0.1, and look, this is 0.6, yeah. You know, that's 0.06, sorry. 0.06 there. Well, I'm going to call it 6, round it up to 6. 0.06. 0.0581, but yeah, just call it 6. Yeah, that's a lot better than 0.1, which is 0.06, yeah? So that's a lot better. So yeah, well in spec, ready to be sold, and this amplifier will keep someone very happy for many, many more years. Again, I've done some speaker posts at the back again for speaker A. Haven't bothered doing speaker B. You know, like I say, with a lot of these Sansui amps, you should only be running one pair of speakers on them. Should be running 2. What else is there? Oh, the fascia. The fascia is really good condition. Really nice condition. There is a few marks here, but anyone, you know, that's good at things like that, cosmetics, which I'm not that brilliant at, could hide that. In fact, yeah, you will still see that with the cover on, actually. I was wondering, does the cover go over it? It doesn't. Yeah, but that's nothing. You could definitely mask that. Yeah, absolutely spot on. This is going up for sale. Please look out for my for future videos with some more amplifiers. Probably be another Sansui, because I love working on Sansui. Mind you, there is a nice Technics one which I might do next. Yeah, I might do that, not too sure. But all my amps will be going up for sale, and hopefully people will buy them. Problem is, you look on eBay And even the broken amps now, they're just so expensive, and that just pushes up my price after I fix them. Yeah, which is a bit annoying, really. When you put these amps on eBay, it pushes up the price of the broken ones, you know. But if you're going to buy, you know, if you're going to buy an amplifier which is 51 years old, I'll tell you, there'll be things wrong with it. You cannot buy an amplifier 51 years old and it working 100%. It's impossible. There are components which go bad, and those components that are in there are doing a job. They're not in there just for fun. There are resistors that go open. There are resistors that go there's glue that rots the legs of components. There's transistors that go noisy. There are capacitors which go open and go short and blow up and bulge and leak and damage other stuff. There's relays that get dirty. There are switches that oxidize. There's too much to go wrong. So if you're going to buy an amplifier which is old, don't pay top dollar for it, you know, because you're just pushing the market up. It pushes the prices up for people like me that want to buy them cheap and repair them, and then I can sell them at a decent price, you know, a fair price. Anyway, that's my rant on. Unless you're gonna, you know, fix it up yourself, yeah, which is great. You know, I'm all for that. But yeah, this is the amp, and thanks for watching.